Okay, this is Murphy. He is towards the end of our board and train program. I've had him for a little over 4 weeks now, while his mom was away, so that really worked out for her schedule. He's got a few more days with me. He's doing really well on everything. He's a pretty bullheaded guy, so you know, very strong, independent thinking dogs can be somewhat of a challenge, but he's also super food driven, just motivation driven and stuff. He really wants to please. He's a lab, so we've got that going for you. Down. Good. He was put on a down, so he gets a little bit of correction there. You're not going to see a perfect dog, but we're going to see a nearly perfect dog. He's pretty, you know, rock star at this point. He really, like I said, really wants to work with us. He's done on and off leash, or on and off leash program, so he's done on leash healing. We do some off leash recalls and just proximity training and stuff where he needs to engage and take interest in what's going on at the end of the leash and what I'm asking for. So just wanted to record one of our sessions. Here we go. Hopefully everybody can see. I'll try to stay within the realm of the camera. Okay. Good boy. Sit. Go ahead, John. Here. Good boy. Good. Come on. For a farm dog, he does not like bugs. Sit. Yo. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Super buddy. Super buddy. Good job. Good job. Here. Down. Super down, Bubba. Super down. Down. Good down, Bubba. Good down. Good down. Good job. Good down. Good boy. Good down. Believe it or not, returning to the dog is actually one of the harder things for them because the anticipated release and the excitement and energy that it inflicts because of that. Good down. Good down, good boy. So I can reinforce that with a little piece of food on the ground. Good down, Bubba. Don't run so well anymore. That wasn't a bug. You're fine. Good job. Nope. So he broke. I'm not going to call him to me because then I'm doing a different activity. I'm going to go back. Down. That was not e-collar correction. That's just a little bit of a prong, a little bit of a leash correction there. I put him back down in the same exact spot. Don't make a big fuss out of it. He's not the worst dog in the world. He had a cricket hop on him earlier, or a grasshopper hop onto his back earlier while he was on a down, so he's a little bit paranoid right now for things crawling on him. The grass was just cut, so it's a little bit more stirred up. Good boy. Good down, buddy. Good job. Nope. Not gonna chase him. That's why I leave the long line on for now. Down. Down. He didn't go down immediately then, so I gave him a little bit of a second correction. Not making a big fuss about it. This has kind of been his Achilles heel anyway. He gets very in his nose. He's a field line lab, so he gets very in his nose and very busy, and he thinks this is really stupid. He really does not like the downstay, but it's tough. So this has been a dog that's very interested in doing what he wants to do when he wants to do it. Nope. So I'm gonna mark it. Just gonna grab him like it's not a big deal. He's not in trouble. I'm gonna look for the dent. Down. He's not a bad dog or anything. He's just testing his limitations, his boundaries that I've set for him. And he said it's bright, it's hot, and this is a dumb activity. So why am I here? Well, we're teaching him that that's kind of irrelevant. He's pretty good for the most part, but he also would prefer to be in his swimming pool, which is where we spend the end of every program. Or end of every session, basically, is in the swimming pool because it's been hot. Good down, buddy. So, if he's failed a couple times, I've gone back, I've made my point with him. I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna feed him. I'm gonna reinforce this at this point. No, that's not what I wanted right there. This is what I want right here. Good boy. Okay, good boy. And then I can let him up. All right, we're gonna do some off-leash stuff. He wants to find shade. Murphy, come. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. He wants to find shade under the thing. Good job. That's a good boy. Good boy. Yeah, man, that was good. So he noticed proximity, which is what I am trying to teach him. And he was like, ooh, she's getting a little bit far away. I bet you she's gonna call me. I bet she wants me to stay close. I should probably think about that. So he thought about me, and that's really what I'm trying to get. Good boy. That's a good boy. Okay, go. Go. Good boy. Good job. Good job, Murphy. This is why some of these more powerful, when I say powerful, I don't mean like a Rottweiler, Malinois powerful, Shepherd powerful. I mean dogs that are independent thinkers can be a little bit of a challenge because he's under my A-frame, which is what the phone is sitting on. Murph, what you doing, man? Let's not dig. Is that what you're doing over there? Murphy. Down. Lay down right here. Down. In the shade. There you go. He dug a little to the earth under there and found some cool ground. Which I don't care. So no, with him, he doesn't have what's called good pack drive. So pack drive is that need to be with his people. He's more independent. So it can be, you know, a little bit more challenging to teach a dog like that how important it is that he consider the other end of the leash. Dude, we're not digging. Like, we're not digging. Hey. Hi. Lay down. I don't care where you lay down. Your nose is all dirty. You're so rotten. So it's just that you know, that little bit of a challenge. Some dogs have a need to be with you. There are Velcro dogs. There are the dogs that are up in our skin, you know, under our skin at all times. Murph is not like that. He is fine and happy and content going off by himself and exploring. He again gets in his nose, and so to teach him that, you know, he needs to be prioritizing who is at the other end of the leash and what they're asking of him, can, you know, be a little bit of a challenge, but it's nothing we can't handle at all. So no big deal. Lots of dogs are independent. Murphy, come. Good boy. Wait. Boy. That's a good boy. Okay. He's not on a heel command or anything like that. He's just off. Murphy. Wait. Wait. That's a little high. He was feeling a little sensitive there. And I don't care if he waits in a sit or down or a stand. I don't care. As long as he stays put where the potty is. Okay, good boy. That was a good boy. Good job. Good job. Let's go. Wait. Good boy. Good job. Good job. That's a good boy. All right, we're gonna end on that. He's pretty hot. I'm gonna get him cooled down.